And cheers, I do, Buckaroo. Buckaroos, I hope more than one to watch. Anyway, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. Beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker. I will save that for the end. I am in my pub, a.k.a. my garage. But I got this one little corner, man. My wife keeps encroaching on it, but I still got my bar, man. Got a few things hung up. I'll get more hung up this summer. We are still trying to purge some things, and we had to put some stuff in storage, so tried to save some money to get it out of storage. We filled up the garage, but anyway, eventually we'll get it all cleared out where it can be half bar area and half to put the car, man. We did make room, though, to get it in, well, during the winter, when the days that it's been very cold and snowy and icy, we had managed to get our poor old car inside because it does not like the cold, man. So, Forehand Citywide Pilsner, described as an American Pilsner, 5.5%. It uses Citra hops. They don't give a malt bill, so I don't know that it uses adjuncts, but I'm going to say no. But typically, there's a lot of breweries that are getting into doing American-style Pilsners, and most of them are adding corn to it. This one doesn't say that it does, and quite frankly, I don't think so by the flavors and aromas that I'm getting, because you can usually smell that corn, even if it's used in small doses. But the Citra hops really gives it an interesting aroma and feel and flavor. The nose, of course, you get those big bready Pilsner malts. You get just a hint of caramel as well, and of course you get that citrus coming through. You might feel tropical fruit notes from a Citra hop. You might get citrus notes from a Citra hop. Personally, right now I'm getting what I feel like I'm getting most on the nose is just a combination of fresh lemon and orange zest. Which the use of the Citra does make it decidedly an American-style Pilsner because they're not using noble hops. So there you go. So hey, it is Super Bowl Sunday as I do this video. The game hasn't started yet, but I finished my food prep. It's just myself, and my mother-in-law. So I'm probably doing more food than I need to do, but it's just all a little snack food, right? I took 1 pound of beef and split it up. I used half to make some kind of like a taco meat. I'm going to put it in some queso, you know, and then I'm going to do some. I took the other half to make some small meatballs. I'm going to do some buffalo meatballs, and I also have some andouille sausage handy. So I'm making. What are you making, Tom? I'm making some red beans and rice. So there you go. Cheese biscuits and gravy, man. So yeah, I like to cook, and I didn't really want to do meals today. So and I want to get all the prep done now, and of course I've got a lot of summer sausage and some good cheese that we'll cut up later. It's just going to be all a snack food kind of day, and I've got some good beer handy, and beers like this, not necessarily beer geeky or beer snob beers. Because that's not what Super Bowl is for, man. Super Bowl is just for drinking good. I want a good beer, but you know, I don't want it to overpower everything else either. You know what I mean? So I've got this one here, the Citywide Pilsner. I also picked up the other day from Toppling Goliath their Dorothy's New World Lager, and I did have one yesterday. That's a darn fine beer. And I've got some other stuff. I picked up the Maibach from Casey Beer Co. that I'm very excited to try, which I haven't yet, but I wanted to do a video for this one here. Four Hands is one of my favorite breweries in St. Louis. Four Hands and Urban Chestnut I love a lot. But last time I was there, I found 2 new ones, Center Ice and Well Spent, that I really enjoyed as well. I did hit Side Project when I was there back in April, and they're good. I mean, in fact, the beers are more than good. But they're very proud of them, too. They are very beer snobby beers, and it's very much a beer snobby joint. So if that's the kind of beer drinker you are, or craft beer drinker you are, then that's the place for you. But I personally like a brewery like Four Hands that does some beers like that, but also their bread and butter are these just made well approachable beers, and that's what this beer is. Citywide Pilsner, Four Hands Brewery, St. Louis, Missouri. Anyway, that's my pitchman voice. Anyway, I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, per beer wisdom man. using my Hard Rock St. Louis glass. Seamus got me this glass well several years ago now, but it had been in storage a while, and I got it out when we first moved here. I kind of use it every once in a while, especially when I have a Pilsner. I really like to use the glass. I guess it would break my heart if I broke it, but I think it'd break my heart more if I never used it. I'm just not one of those guys that wants to put glasses up in a cabinet and never use them. I just think things ought to be used, man. It's like Toy Store, you don't the toys on the shelf, they're not happy, they want to be played with. I think glasses want to be used, man. So, the secret life of a beer glass. Anyway, cheers, y'all. Four Hands, damn fine brewery. It's a damn fine beer. Oh, my first beer of the day, if you can believe it. Excuse me. I tasted some of my meatball. It's coming back to haunt me, man. I am Tiny Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, beer wisdom man. Excuse me. Gosh, Jessica, all around good guy. Remember, folks, life is serious. Beer shouldn't be. Quit getting in arguments over silly shit. Everybody just get along, will you? Damn. The divisiveness that has cut through our country is just unbelievable. It's become this us versus them mentality. It's like that Sith mentality. If you're a Star Wars fan, if you're not with me, you're against me. It's not what life is, man. You can have a disagreement with someone, doesn't mean they're against you. Don't be an asshat. Be a decent human being. And there you go. That's my last words of wisdom. Four Hands. There you go. Cheers, y'all.